the first time we met, yeah, like I was small.
Yeah.
Like I was like 140
when was that?
pounds.
Like a year and a half ago in Miami?
Yeah. I was like 140 pounds.
Wow.
And then I got up to like 185 at one point, and now I'm like 170.
Just muscle fluctuation or fat as well?
It's muscle.
Oh.
She's like, she's even skeptical. What's up guys, Derek, moreplacemoredates.com. Today we're going to be talking about Bryce Hall again, the guy who did the, became very transparent about his SARMs usage and elaborated a bit on what contributed to his crazy body composition changes during 2020, where he kind of blew up out of nowhere, and alongside a lot of his friends who are still in fact fake natties who did the exact same shit but won't come out and talk about it because they're not as transparent as Bryce is. So obviously kudos to him off the bat for doing that. And in this video though, interestingly enough, he seems to be falling into the same trap that every celebrity that we've seen do a crazy body transformation does, where they think every single pound on the scale that moves is somehow pure muscle tissue. And it's like, it's kind of baffling at this point that so many people don't understand the difference between fat, water, and actual contractile tissue. And in this, he talks about a fluctuation of 40 fucking pounds. And like, he's an intelligent guy from what I've seen. Like, I know some people might think, oh, this guy's just a bro. This guy's a YouTube like fuckboy kind of guy. Like, he's actually has like decent business sense. He's very ahead of his time as far as like a young, like immature, you know, TikToker motherfucker. And I was kind of surprised to see this claim by him because I thought he would be a guy who is like fairly educated in this area, at least enough to not make such a ridiculous claim. And he goes on to talk about his crazy body transformation metrics, and I'll kind of interject as they talk here.
Oh, no. And I'm telling you, I dropped 15 pounds. I didn't even think I had 15 pounds to lose. 15 pounds in
Wait,
like
are you serious?
3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Just
his arms
fat
are small.
or
That's why my arms are small?
Yeah, his arms got smaller from it.
wait, show them.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, fuck. Fucking huge, dude.
You know, I actually saw a picture of you recently, and you were
That was so condescending. I'm actually, like, he's in good shape. He has a good physique. Like, don't get me wrong.
flexing, and I was like, "There's no way this is photoshopped." He photoshopped his arms.
Wait, I think you sent it to
Good-
us. I was on your
Good
side.
job.
I said,
Good
no,
job,
I think those
Bryce.
are real. I was like, he's been working out.
Wait, what photo?
I thought you like put fake.
What photo
I
was
don't
it?
Probably just like a
know.
flex
You
on
like
your
posted you
Instagram.
were flexing though, but I was like, "Oh no!" I said, "Since when did Bryce start juicing?"
Oh.
That's what I said.
I'm actually fully natty.
He can't.
Really?
Yeah.
They test.
They test you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wonder how strict that testing is. If I should do a scientific dismantling of the fucking boxing testing, let me know for the YouTuber, TikToker shit, because I'm sure the drug testing protocols have massive holes in it. Now, granted, how many of these guys are employing chemists in their fucking corner to, you know, sauce it up for a TikTok versus YouTuber brawl? Probably not very few. Or probably not many, but I can almost guarantee the drug testing is laughable at this event.
Yeah, no, but so the first time we met, yeah, like I was small.
Yeah.
Like I was like 140
when was that?
pounds.
Like a year and a half ago in Miami?
Yeah, I was like 140 pounds.
Wow.
And then I got up to like 185 at one point, and now I'm like 170.
Just muscle fluctuation or fat as well?
It's muscle.
Oh.
She's like, she's even fucking skeptical.
Yeah, no.
She's fucking laughing. Well, I don't know if she actually knows or if she's just laughing for the sake of laughing. But dude, like even the chicks seem a little iffy about it.
I didn't get fat.
They're like, dude, you don't know what fucking contractile tissue looks like. Like, come on.
He's like bragging, I just gained 20 pounds from eating Twinkies.
Yeah, no, I gained like literally 35, 40 pounds in like a year and a half.
That's honestly insane of pure muscle.
Yeah, I didn't think that was even possible. I thought it would be like looking weird, especially with like weight distribution.
Yeah, because
It would look weird, dude. You wouldn't even be fucking recognizable if you gained 40 pounds of muscle. So I will show you an example right now of what 15-pound increments of muscle looks like. At most, you might have gained 10 pounds of muscle, let's just say. 10, you know, maybe 15 if you're lucky. I get where people say, okay, well, if I was 140 pounds with, you know, abs and then, you know, I end up at 180 with abs, how is that not all muscle? It's like, dude, you don't understand how much more intracellular water hyperhydration you can hold, all the kind of shit that comes along with increased nitrogen retention, increased everything that comes along with exogenous hormone use, along with just being a bigger human in general. There's a lot of temporary shit you're holding, including the temporary shit you're literally holding in your stomach from increased food volume, from being, you know, a bigger human, and increased energy demands and whatnot. To some extent, obviously it's slightly negligible, but still, if you're trying to gain a shit ton of weight and you're eating in a surplus, like the difference between eating in a deficit and being like underweight versus a guy who's actually trying to gain weight and perpetually eating around the clock, like even the perceived difference in scale weight, I'm sure you know as well as I do, if you go have a fucking, you know, eat in a giant surplus for a week, your scale weight could be up 10 pounds, but you don't actually visually look that much difference besides being fuller, but you're not actually like, it's not 10 real pounds. Like I could literally go have a cheat day right now and gain 10 pounds, but it's not fucking 10 pounds, even though my abs would look like pretty much the same, except I'd have a bit of distension from eating like fucking trash for a day. So anyways, as far as what 40 pounds looks like, I did this video a while ago called Before and After Example of Gaining 15 Pounds of Actual Muscle. Now this is such a good transformation example in my opinion, because it goes from a start to finish example of a literal IFBB pro, starting from ground zero as a teenager competing, and then it shows him stage ready each time at different weight increments. So you know when he's stage ready, the guy is depleted down, there's not really much more he can pull out of him. And when his weight is, you know, stage ready weight, you know, it's like the actual differentiation between each increment is like real contractile tissue because the guy's fucking dried out and shredded on stage. So this is Antoine Vaillant. I've used him as an example many times. Obviously a genetically blessed as fuck teen. It's not a coincidence why he's, you know, he can get up to 300 fucking pounds of visible abs in the off season because the guy is a genetic freak. Obviously a hyper responder in terms of anabolics too, but in addition to that, the guy is just, you know, he's a hard worker, but he also has fucked up good genetics. Like look at him at, what was this, like 17 years old or something. I don't remember. If you want to see the actual timeline, I broke it down in elaborate detail in this video. Here, this was June 18, 2005, 17 years old. And then moving forward, I believe in here he says at that show he was, so here he is, June 18, 2005, 17 years old, and in the comment section, he actually wrote, first show he did, he was 16, 175. The footage is when I was 17, 185. So here again, he said he was 17 years old. So he weighed 185 pounds on stage. Or no, sorry, 185 on stage. Started training at 15, competed a year after. I'm grateful that I am still doing the same thing now as then. More things change, the more yet they stay the same. 2020, time to win a pro show, let's go. He ended up doing that, by the way, and ended up going to the Olympia, if I recall correctly. So obviously awesome to see from Antoine. That was what I was hoping to see when I made these videos to begin with. If I recall correctly, maybe he had already won a pro show at this time. I don't really remember, but all I know is he made it to the fucking Olympia and it was good to see. So anyways, he was 185 in this footage right here at the 17 years old. Was it this one right here doing the splits? Give me the old flexaroo here. Give him the old fucking, whatever pose you call that. I don't think you can call it a Ziz pose because it was done before Ziz, I think. But anyways, and then here, this is him in going full blown at age 20. And he is 8 weeks out here. You can see he's obviously, you know, shredded by any person's metrics. And his weight is 234 pounds. So the guy is 49 pounds over his stage weight that we were just looking at 17 years old. Here, so this is the difference between fucking 17 years old, 185, stage ready, to almost 50 pounds heavier. The guy is like a fucking monster bodybuilder at this point. Like you don't even recognize him. Like does he even look like the same fucking human being to you? I know I'm like, maybe I should pull up the actual, like I'm reacting to my own fucking video. So I guess I should pull this up. 1 to IFBB Pro transformation, because it's probably really small in what I'm reacting to right now, so maybe you can't even see it. Okay, so this is the actual video that I was reacting to. Man, look at that fucking camera quality. Okay, here we go. So this is better footage. So here he was, and obviously jacked, like we said, but getting to the actual comparison, this was the part where he was 17 years old, 185, and then going towards him at 8 weeks out, 49 pounds heavier. The guy's a fucking monster bodybuilder. Bryce, was this anywhere in the realm of fucking the vicinity of what you did. Like, no, it wasn't. This is what fit. Like, when he sucks down, like, he has 8 weeks of prep left. He probably stepped on stage at, like, sub 220 maybe, you know? Like, the guy maybe packed on, at most, you know, 40 pounds of muscle. And that would be, like, I'm sure he ended up below 225 when he stepped on stage. So you can probably say, like, he's in the 30 plus pounds of muscle range probably when he stepped on stage. But look at him. He less than 40 pounds of muscle, and he literally went from looking like a guy who's an athletic, you know, bodybuilder with potential, just like a fucking kid pretty much, to being a goddamn sauce fiend and a half. This guy actually looks like a fucking huge, sick bodybuilder with insane aesthetic proportions and whatnot, but like, he looks fucking huge, dude. Huge. Bryce, the difference between Bryce when he started and after was like a fraction of this dude. Like, it's night and day difference between actual 40 pounds of muscle and the 40 pounds of muscle that these celebrities are claiming they gain. And I don't know why no one can wrap their head around like what it actually is. Like, it's so easy to tell that when you wake up and you take a shit, why are you 8 pounds lighter? Like, did you lose 8 pounds of muscle overnight? Like, obviously not, dude. Like, there's a massive difference between temporary weight and actual weight. Like, look at this fucking side chest, dude. Is that even the same dude? He's literally mutated. He's fucking undergoing a fucking metamorphosis in front of our eyes. Look at this shit. Insane. Absolutely insane. If Bryce gained 40 pounds, he would not have even recognized himself. And people wouldn't even, it wouldn't even be a question if he was natty or not. You know, people were on the fence. Even I was a little on the fence at the start, but it would be a fucking obvious, like, no, dude, this guy is saucing to the fucking gills right now. And that was not the case. So I don't know what's up with these guys and like these weird, bold claims, because they're just like way out. Like, I guess they aren't in the fitness industry, so they don't really, you know, wrap their head around this shit. But I mean, left and right, dude, celebrities, left, right, and center, just having incorrect, inaccurate as fuck statements. And he even says, he's like, I'm surprised that, you know, it looked the way it did.
It didn't look weird.
Look, okay, at one point I did look a little. I looked like a little too.
He's gonna come at you like Alex now.
No, he wouldn't.
You better get her on Twitter like Alex.
You can't come at me. I'm being
Wait,
nice.
what?
She said you look weird.
I said.
Okay, I think that's the end of it. So pretty much he says, you know, I thought it would look weird. It's like, yeah, it would. You would literally look like going from, okay, well, I guess it's different because you would be going from 140 to 180 or whatever you said, but that's the equivalent amount of muscle gain from fucking this to going to fucking this. That's what 40 pounds of muscle looks like. This might even be less than 40 pounds of muscle, but that's what it fucking looks like in reality. So anyways, that is another just example of, you know, outlandish claims made by individuals who, you know, should probably, like, again, it's like, should we even fucking care? Like, I don't know, but it's just like a ridiculous claim that needs to be addressed. So there's not more people, you know, saying just dumb shit all the time. Like, how many celebrity trainers have we been like, oh, he packed on 40 pounds of muscle in this time, try chicken, broccoli, and rice, working out 7 hours a day? It's like, no, dude. None of this shit fucking happened. Like, what do you think these guys should just be like, I don't, like, say nothing? You know, it goes back to the, what's his name? Loki, Tom Hiddleston, you know, he said he gained like fucking 30 pounds of muscle or whatever it was, or 20 pounds in like 6 weeks for Thor. And his physique looked no different than beforehand. You know, I proposed the question in that too. I was like, should we even care? Like, should this be called out? Just like setting unrealistic standards for stuff and, just delusional fucking statements being made. Like, should it be called out? I guess it's an inaccurate statement, so it's definitely fair to, but does it really matter when these people are like delusional about what actually looks like, you know, fucking gains? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All the comments help you out. The algorithm, they're much appreciated. Like, subscribe, check out my blog, moreplatesportdates.com. Follow me on Instagram at moreplatesportdates. Facebook, Snapchat, BitChute, Twitter, TikTok, Apple Podcasts. If you want to support the channel, you can check out anything I'm associated with in the video description below. My TRT clinic. It's all telemedicine from the comfort of your own home. Gorilla Mind, nootropic formulas, Gorilla Mode, pre-workout formulas that design myself from scratch, and anything else I'm associated with, including my recommended lab tests and diagnostics. It's all in the video description below. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon.